behind you. It says right here in this article, the largest collection of vampire killing items ever in one location. 9 amazing rooms housing the largest collection of original antique paranormal items in the world. This gentleman right here, his name is Ed. You are the curator of the Vampa Museum.
Correct.
Give me a little backstory, if you could, on yourself and how it all came to be.
Okay, well, I've been collecting antiques my whole life, and I love the concept of theology, and I've always been fascinated by the battle between good and evil. So I created the collection over a 40-year period. It's been in different museums throughout the world.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And even some local museums, even in Scranton at the Everhart Museum. Okay. And we decided to finally open up the museum here.
Is there a website that they can go to see all of this, all the events coming up? That's like.
Absolutely. You go to vampamuseum.com.
Vampamuseum.com, and it's going to give you all the goods and all the details for all the fun stuff happening here. I want to thank you so much again for taking this time out to talk to us. This is wonderful. What's going on, adventurers? VKJ, vacation education with my dad, the VKJD right there, and there's Ellie the Bee. But today, she is not a dog. No, no, no. She is a paranormal specialist. It's Sunday. We are not in New Jersey today. We're in Pennsylvania. From the Paranormal and Vampire Museum here in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. It's called Vampa. It's only open on Saturday and Sunday. This is a brand new thing. It's only been here maybe a couple of years. And me and my buddy, he's looking a little grim. But maybe we can brighten up his day here on Vacation Education. And we're inviting you to join us today on this creepy, weird vampire adventure. Let's go! So even though that we're here to see the Vampire Museum, as you walk through the property here,
it's also an antique store.
Right.
Antiques.
Antiques.
Which is what these are.
Absolutely, antiques and art. Yep. This.
Tell me if you're interested in the giraffe. Too bad.
Yep. It's already gone.
Metal.
Do you want to get a donkey grave? I have that right there. Hey, Dad, look at these peacocks walking around. See the peacocks?
This is what you need for the living room.
That's great. Look at the size of these things right here. They're huge. Can't even imagine.
Now, this is a planner.
Right. Yes, if you want to make a statement, this place has got some statement pieces. That's for sure. I mean, it looks like something right out of like a Roman, like, I don't know, like a back lot. We welcome strollers, food, drink, children, dogs, cats, long hair, short hair, no hair, and small dragons. Ellie the Bee is welcome. So we've answered that question. This Vampa, Vampire and Paranormal Museum. Turn around and follow the signs.
Come with me if you dare.
There you go. Ellie and my dad are taking a elephant ride right now. So as we're winding around this awesome area with all of this art and interesting things going on, they have signs that are pointing towards the Vampire Museum, and you keep on winding around. Right there it says Vampa, Vampire Museum this way. So we're going to keep on heading down here, and maybe we'll fall upon it eventually. Who would have thought that it would have been like a maze or a labyrinth of interesting objects out here that leading you to the museum? We were coming here to go to the Vampire Museum, but there's all of this other things to look out here. Looks like we're in for a lot more than we bargained for. We finally found the museum. Spilling out into the outside area, you got a pretty cool, it's like a, I know, it's beautiful. It's a stone tablet right there with a vampire about to bite a woman's neck. That's the quintessential vampire moment. This museum, $15, and I 17 to 8, honestly, 17 to 6 years old is $8. Okay, I figured it out. And under 6 is free. Vampire and Paranormal Museum upstairs. I'm gonna go in, see what this vampire situation's all about. A bust of like one of the original vampires, I believe, like way back. We're talking about black and white. Nosferatu, exactly. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So we just walked in here to the Vampire Museum, and the gentleman said it's $15 per person, but the good news is Ellie the Bee is free. How many people did you think you had today so far?
Not as many as yesterday.
Yesterday was very busy?
Yeah, it was busier than today.
Okay.
It's quiet today. I don't know why. The weather's nice.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Quiet as a tomb.
And how long has it been open here? I know it's been
October 28th last year.
last year, October 20th, 28th. So it hasn't been a full year yet open. Because October this year would be the full year. Okay, so it's pretty new. Man. And was there like a private collection before this or something? And then everything...
Ed's private collection.
Ed's private collection. Okay, I'm sure there's information as we go around here, but...
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. I guess, is there any way that we should head, or is it...
Not really, it's self-guided.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Whoa, look at this right here. And this one says, dun dun dun. Says this person was very passionate in collecting antique vampire killing weapons.
So these are spikes, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And then those are the hammers that bash it in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the quintessential vampire killing instrument.
Thank you.
Inside the Vampire Museum, we're going to walk around and see what interesting things that we can learn and maybe become a vampire hunter ourselves. So as we walk right over here, check out some of this stuff right here. So they got the garlic. I would assume that's probably garlic. Looks like maybe like a Bible right there. All types of crosses. This is like a vampire killing desk. So it's been altered from a regular desk. Permanent exhibition, Art of the Kill. The myth of the vampire has been a controversial subject from ancient civilizations up to the modern age, from the Roman Catholic Church to squabbling drunks in English pubs, from famous theologians to teenage boys and girls. Vampires have fueled a folk legend that cannot die and lives on today. I mean, look at that big case right there with all that different vampire killing elements right there. It's huge.
Hunting kit.
Yeah. This vampire hunting kit. No house is complete without a vampire hunting kit.
Here's your quintessential carved wooden box with all the vampire killing equipment. Of course, you got the Bible. I'm not sure. Like, can you poison a vampire?
Yeah, garlic.
Or maybe holy water. You know.
Yeah. You put the garlic, the holy water.
But looks like some pretty cool stuff in there. I don't see any blood on anything. But then again,
Have any of these
vampires don't bleed. So
Have any of these tools actually been used before? That's the question. If you can't kill them, join them.
it has 1 to 10.
Yep.
Or 1 to 11 actually here.
1 to 11.
There are some options for killing your vampires. You don't, if you don't have something available to you, there's other things here that, even garlic.
Number 1 is wooden stake. Number 2, holy water. Number 3, silver. Number 4, beheading. Number 5 is fire. Number 6, sunlight. Number 7, iron. 8, crucifix or holy symbols. Garlic, our favorite on pizza. 10, even more delicious on pizza. And assault, and then 11 Bibles and prayer books, of course.
Okay, the garlic is just a deterrent. So, he's still going to bite you.
Right.
He might even like garlic. Like a lot of people like garlic on things.
Well, it's a deterrent, so obviously he doesn't like
Well?
it. So it's just going to slow him down. It's not going to stop him.
That's a hell of a steak there.
Here is a mission statement here. Vampa strives to create an environment where psychological drama and spiritual conflict are given free rein for imagination, a place that stimulates learning and understanding on how the magical mystery of the supernatural, folklore, myth, and faith has influenced the world in sculpture, painting, furniture, and objects of art throughout the ages. It is a face that's created out of people.
Oh my, look at those are butt.
That's right. There's a vampire having a really bad day, depicted in this picture. One of the stakes actually in use. Let's head to the next room and see what they got going on. Dun dun dun. Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that thing.
Now that is a rocker.
It's a skull bones rocking chair. It says right there, Vincent Price. The master woodworker, Sebastian, is attributed to carving this one-of-a-kind object of curiosity.
It says Vincent Price has been reported to once own this chair.
Oh, really? Wow.
Whether or not this is accurate, nobody can say.
Okay, so Vincent Price actually, there's a strong possibility. This is the guy that narrated the Thriller song. Levels of demonic ownership. This is number 1, infestation. Number 2, oppression. Number 3, obsession. And number 4, possession. Now, if you were possessed, then they might do a exorcism. And they would strap you right here. This was an exorcism chair. Original exorcism chair, and it says very rare. Dang. There's a lot of straps on there. This is the first time in over 30 years this chair has been left its secure location and has been uncrated. It is a very powerful and demonic energy. Please use caution when viewing. So it says this actually has been used in exorcisms. No one has seen it, obviously, except when actual in use. Maybe touching might not be the best of...
Take something home.
No, I'm just saying, I don't know. I know you're big on the touching. My dad loves to touch like everything.
It doesn't say you can't touch.
No, but it does say right there, it says, please use caution when viewing, not even touching. So that's all I'm saying.
I am not afraid.
Some pictures of people over here that have been possessed, and they're trying to do exorcisms on them. So that's one. Here's another one right there. And then, I don't know, just some really craziness up there. You have this beautiful Virgin Mary statue. But wait. Maybe it's not after all. La Santa Muerte, which means the Saint of Death, actually. This saint can provide magical aid to those who offer prayers. Many followers of the Santa Muerte call themselves Catholic, with similar practices and prayers. The Catholic Church has wholeheartedly condemned the Santa Muerte as satanic. This opposes its position on more established Mexican traditions like the Virgin of Guadalupe or the Day of the Dead. This right behind me here is the Saint of Death. But the Catholic Church says it's not real. But it says other things in Mexico, like the Saint of Guadalupe or the Day of the Dead is real. I don't know. It's for you to decide. Of course, a lot of the items in here are haunted. They're supposedly, they're not just artist pieces. Some of them are actually supposed to have possessed.
This is interesting here.
What does it say?
Well, the Countess
Uh-huh.
is compared with Vladimir III, the Impaler, which is,
Dracula.
She used to bathe in blood to retain her youth. Her story and her infamy persist to this day.
That painting has been reported to be haunted and depicts the Countess, so it's supposed to be haunted as well. I'll tell you one thing. If you are a vampire, you absolutely do not want to come upon this house because, there are so many stakes in here. It's ridiculous. You could kill 1,000 vampires, like an army of vampires you're prepared for sure.
That's creepy.
Got some cool voodoo dolls in there, looks like. So this cabinet over here has some interesting things in it. It's like different ways, different articles of, doing some damage. I think the way that some of this stuff is displayed is absolutely marvelous. They have some wires in there holding these things up. And then there's just a little caption over here talking about the Romans, the Greeks, and the Mesopotamians, saying that they all have myths about blood drinking, demons. Well, let's head into the next room. This keeps on winding around here.
Oh boy. Looks like the outside's coming in.
Going right up.
To heaven?
Yeah.
Or to hell?
Well, that's the thing. You always think that as you go up, you're going to a great place. But the crazy thing is heaven can become hell. All comes down to you. That's the VKJ tip of the day.
A little tribute to Houdini over here.
Oh, yeah? Harry Houdini, there you go.
I wonder if this was his Ouija board here. Oh, it's a Ouija board table. Okay, that's cool. Built like right in.
Yeah, that's one over there is the same way.
Whoa. Yeah, it just keeps going and going here. Oh my.
This is looks like the native or maybe African haunted possession room.
Here you go. What's that one there? Oh my.
Warning, many of these items in this display have demonic activity. Please show caution when viewing. Chained off. So, check it out. You got a big clown back there. Holy cow. Looks like dolls right there. Look at that big clown back there. Whoa. I'm not sure if they put enough nails into this one, but I could say that they really nailed it. Whatever they were trying to stop, they put a lot of effort. Or start, yeah, I guess. So far, what do you think of the museum?
An incredible collection. I can't imagine the time and effort that went into this. It's amazing. It looks like there's actually a carriage in the next room here, probably a hearse, I think.
Yeah, looks like it.
I'm going to be ending up in one soon if we don't get out of here.
All right. Wow.
What do you think?
Wow, look at that right there. Holy cow.
Boy, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is beautiful. It says right there, off the coast of Greece, Santorini is considered one of the most vampire-infested places in the world. It's so funny because many girls that I know would love to go to Santorini. How weird is that? It's weird.
why.
The inhabitants of Santorini were also thought to have been leading experts of fighting vampires, and vampire hunters of Santorini were often paid to travel to other areas to help capture and deal with vampires. That is hilarious. I wonder if it's really the Santorini of like the white buildings and the blue and everything. Because, I mean, just about every girl that I've ever met, right? If there's a place and a picture that they've seen that's enticed them to go somewhere, it's Santorini. I wonder if it has something to do with the paranormal, maybe, I don't know, it's got some sort of energy that's drawing these girls to these places. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I'm serious, too. I'm not just making this up. I'm being actually serious that, oh, that's so weird. It's so weird. Look at the entrance to this next over here. It's like they really did a great job in here with the decoration. It says right here, it's like a big archway. And it says Saint Michael the Archangel. And of course, he plays a huge role in protecting people from evil. This one is actually dedicated to something good. It's dedicated to angels. And Michael the Archangel, I think in particular, because he's the one that kicks butt and takes names when it comes to vampires. And he gets a couple different statues in here.
So the Vampire Museum tries to end on a positive note.
Exactly, of course. So that right there is actually a form saying that someone completed a course on exorcism. Wow, interesting. We're still walking around the museum here. And of course, in the Archangel Michael room, they also have Mary. And Mother Mary right here says, her story reminds us that even in the most dimmest of difficult circumstance, we can find hope and strength in our faith. We can look to her for an example of unwavering devotion and trust in God as a source of inspiration and comfort in our own lives. I think this is really important here. It's a really interesting way to sum up the entire experience. Actually, I might even put this in the beginning of the video. The person who is the curator of the museum here says, I hope when you leave the museum, you don't leave with a glorification of demons, but with a better understanding of the need to eradicate evil from this world. Vampa strives to bridge the gap between denial, there are no demons, and the overemphasis, there is a demon behind everything. May the grace, power, and God's love stay with you. So too, really liked how, you're going through and you're seeing all this crazy stuff, but then at the end, you kind of, I don't know, I read your personal message there at the end where it kind of brought it all together. So if you're out there and you're thinking to yourself, I don't know about going to a place like this, it does have a happy ending.
It's about the very end is about the Archangel Michael and about how we always have to be hyper vigilant to fight evil.
After seeing some of the things in here, it's really hard to distinguish between whether some of these things are real or just an artist's rendition of what you would think a vampire hunter would use. I mean, some of the things look so authentic. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Actually, as I've been walking through this place, when we were in the one room with the possessed items over there, I actually did get a little bit of a headache. I don't know why, but when I came into this room over here, I don't know if because it's cooler, maybe it's just the temperature. I don't know, but I did feel a little bizarre in this room. We're walking back. It is a museum that you walk through, but you have to walk through one way and come back the other direction. But it was this room right here in particular that I felt a little bizarre. Maybe because of the possessed item room right back here. It does say warning. I don't know. So whatever realness this place has might literally be in that room right here. Maybe the rest is art. Maybe it's not. Who knows? Anyhow, I want to make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification button. Your boy VKJ. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. Creepy, weird. The one thing that the VKJ has always tried to do is, whether you believe in one religion or another, or if you believe in demons or devils, or I think that it's all up to us to make a decision to put out good in the world and hopefully lift people's spirits and brighten people's day. Even a video like this, I think this might come across as we really enjoy devils or demons, or some of the other videos we've done as well, maybe at the parlor or whatever, but it's just interesting art. It's an interesting aspect of human imagination, and maybe there is some truth to it. You never really know. But I think also it's good to understand that humans are capable of doing horrible things, but they're also capable of doing wonderful things. And here on Vacation Education, we hope that we're bringing some wonderfulness to your day and you're enjoying these videos. From VKJ and my dad here at Vampa in Doylestown, Pennsylvania, we want to say, go out, get yourself a steak, hang it on the wall.
I'd rather get a steak and eat it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Isn't that funny?
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's good. Until next time, Ellie the Bee is now a professional
Vampire hunter.
That's right. Bye, Ellie. I think that's a good one. That's going to be a new movie. Ellie, Vampire Hunter. You never know what they might have next. You never know. Is that chair moving? Or is it just our imagination? Right above the door, right before you leave, it has a little bit of a Dracula advertisement. Every night he rises from his coffin bed, silently to seek the soft flesh, the warm blood he needs to keep himself alive. Dracula, don't dare see it alone. My dad actually asked the gentleman at the front door, you know, there's so much in here to see. It's hard to get it, to take it all in. It's really incredible. We hope you enjoyed the video, but if you have an opportunity, you absolutely have to come here and see it for yourself. There's nothing like experience things, you know, in real time.
I just wanted to know if these were artist renditions, and he said that they're all original. There's been some restoration done, but it's the real thing. So
the real deal vampire field.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, she's very funny. She's about 9 years old.
Oh wow, look. They got the Vampa merch there. You get a hat, you can get a t-shirt. That's pretty cool. They even have some Vampa mugs down here. Check that out. Oh, that's so cool. That's a nice little extra touch there. How cool is that? Oh, that's a cool one, right? Look at that mug. Oh, that's cool. Vampa mug. Oh, that's neat. Me and my dad, as we walked out of the Vampire Museum here, actually feel a little, I don't know, I feel a little weird. Like my head hurts a little bit, or I don't know, maybe was it because it was so much information? Or was it because of something else? It's hard to really say. If you asked me, the VKJ, do I believe in all of this? I don't know. There's a part of me that maybe doesn't, but there's another part. I'm not sure if I can discount it completely. I don't know about you, but what would a world be like without vampires and imagination, and even if it's not maybe always in a good way? Do you want to live in a world like that? VKJ doesn't? We'll catch you on the next one.